I decided for a second to take a break, step back because I didn't really know how to handle a situation. And so today, when this how it happened, of course I'm going to be there for you. And everybody's like, he's manipulating you. I don't think you ever use any like manipulation tactics in conversations. And every time we talk, you use like, the exact same voice. I remember the night that you were going to go to sleep. You called me. We talked on the phone. I sat with you for like 3 hours while you were sleeping before you went to Graceland. Like, our friendship has been nothing but supportive and kind to each other. You've never asked me for nothing. I've never asked you for nothing. Just friendship.
That's it. And that's how I
I
want.
would
That's
go.
how I want my life to be. Like I want people to have me in their life because they genuinely value my company, and I want to be a part of somebody's life because I genuinely value their company, and like it's a mutual thing. It's not like I'm trying to get this out of this person or that person's trying to get this out of me. Like you know what I mean? Like I want life to not feel so transactional and like it's just it's hard right now. You know, but I'm very lucky and very blessed to have people like you in my life, and I'm not going to take that for granted. And the least that I can do is stay sober through this challenging situation. And hold on, I have a text message I need to respond to if you guys don't mind.
You're fine. I'll ask about the insurance thing in a second. Because I know he has insurance. That's how he got his. That's what I think. I think it was medical.
Like talk to people or anything. Like I would stay
I think the
connected.
hotel thing is a bad thing. I
Yeah,
wouldn't do
but
hotels. Don't go backwards. Go forward.
go to a shelter. Like,
No, there's the there's other options.
hey, Imaginary B, thank you so much for the galaxy, guys. I really appreciate it. I need to go. I need to go potty right quick. Is that okay? Can you
Yeah,
talk to the chat? I think it's subscribers only right now.
yeah, you're good.
Okay. I love you.
I love you. Yeah, I don't think the hotel thing is a smart idea because then he's going backwards. I want to go forward. I won't. Let me see. He's at Mason's right now.
Oh, you can't even take this, dude.
Hello, everyone. Welcome in, you guys. Please tap the screen and say hello in the comments. Thank you for being here with us. We appreciate you. I see you, Jesse.
One second, I have another text.
Thank you all. It's a dark purple. Again, I get these from Sally's. It's like a dark purple. It's like a wine color. Hey, Cincinnati, Ohio. He's not, you guys. He's not gonna do nothing. Yeah, I think that's the plan. All right, message me if you guys know like a sober living that's in the California area. You know, you can message and see what we can find.
My Instagram is coach.conquer. So you could just DM me, and like I need to make a move like in the next 24 hours. I have all my bags. I need somebody that's going to work with me. I'm not trying to beg you guys for money or anything. Like I'm literally just trying to like I have a little bit of cash.
Well, as far as like TikTok's concerned, I think that you are whatever is going to happen right now. I think the best thing, like we talked before, is to, if you come back on here, not to do the same things you did before. So hotel room, that is only in case of a 911 emergency situation where you would have to do that. Right now you have.
Is this not like an emergency situation? Like I got.
No, you have Mason right here that's supporting you
for a few more hours. Like I cannot stay here.
I know, but we have Mason right now that's helping you. We're looking for places to go. I know Mariah's looking as we speak. We're going to find a place that's a 24-hour, or we're going to find another sober living. And off the app, we will figure out how to get you where we need to get you.
Okay.
We cannot go back to like Nick asking for money from TikTok or Nick asking for hotels. Like you work so hard to be where you are today. You work so hard on your mental health and just getting stronger and better.
Like I hate that I ever had to do that to begin with, dude. Like, you know what I mean? I feel so much shame attached to that. Like, you know what I mean? Like I could really be like doing things out here. I don't ever want to like, I'm not trying to.
But imagine the day, Nick, when you get to go and you say, for example, a year from now, you go out and do something for like community service. You go out and you help someone big. You see someone who's struggling in a hotel that is in recovery that needs help, and then you do something big, and you don't have to post about it. You don't gloat about it. You just do it from your heart, and you know you're giving back.
Like truly, if I get to have a safe, stable life, bro, like I will put all of my effort into figuring out ways to give back. Like I just like, if people want to see me like going to Starbucks and like live streaming from Starbucks with my bags right there, you know, like nowhere to go. I mean, that really sucks. Like, does that make sense?
They don't want to see that. Nobody wants to see that. Even your haters do not want to see you go backwards. They all want to see you go forward. So if you left, stand on why you left, and let's figure out the plan for the next 24 hours, figure out what you're going to do. There's a couple options that we can discuss. I don't think that you have it. I understand that you're nervous, but you're not the old Nick. You're not in a hotel room deciding how you're going to live within 6 hours or where you're going to go. This is not you right now. You actually have a support system. You actually even could call Pat right now. Just saying, this is not on the table. I'm just saying, you even have Pat that you can call if you absolutely had to before a hotel. You have people in your life that you have met, like Mason, that will answer your call and go pick you up or go be with you if you need it. There is people out there who do care about you.
Probably mad at me right now.
That's okay. But I
didn't say anything negative to him, and I don't have anything negative, but I'm sure he's probably pretty mad.
I'm sure, but I also know how he feels about you. And I also know everyone on TikTok knows exactly how important you are to Pat.
Well, today is my birthday, right? It's my 32nd birthday. And like I was told what I was told, and then I wake up and it's like 2 p.m. and the house is totally empty. You know what I mean? There's no staff, there's no nothing. And I was just like, I can't have my phone, nothing. And it's just like, bro, like this is like, I don't know, bro. Like it was just trying to watch what I say. Like, does that make sense? Like, but
Yes.
like things were presented to me a certain way, and I haven't seen any evidence of that being true. Just
But
do this
maybe
structure.
there's another way to see it though. Maybe there's a different way to see that. I edit you. He's not frozen. He's checking a text. He's right there.
Okay. So this isn't let's bash Graceland, let's bash, stat. This isn't no. I love Pat. I love Madison. I love Danielle. I love Zach. I love Jose. I love Blue. All right. Like I love this crew of characters. All right, that have been essentially the closest thing that I've had to family for the past quarter of a year, third of a year, you know. But it's just like I also have to like love myself, and I also have to do what's best for myself. And I also have to build my own life. And I really honestly wanted to do that there, but I just don't really see how it's feasible with the way, and they can't change the structure of the place for me. I can't ask for special treatment. Like, does that make sense? Like, at the end of the day, like, it's been the way that it's been for a few years. So, like, I would look crazy by asking them, hey, yeah, I shouldn't have to write words. I shouldn't have to do this. I've written a lot of words. I've written probably 150,000 words, and I was there a little over 100 days. So I've probably
We
written.
watched. We've seen a lot of the words that you had been written. We've seen a lot of strikes you were getting. Most of us in the chat were going off about how things were going down. But I do think that there's a chance that if you were to call Pat, just say, for example, this is the last option, right? If you had to call Pat and be like, "Hey, it's not about me coming back, but we're friends, right? This is what's going on. Can I just have your opinion?" I think Pat is could be your friend and answer a question. If the opinion is, "Hey, this sober living is offering a place to go. This is what they're saying. How do you feel?" And if he answers the phone and he's a friend to you, then he could be a friend without you having to live there.
And like that's the most ideal situation is that I still get to be friends with them. Because
And you could do
at
that.
the end of the day, they're not bad people. They have a structure that's set in place that has been working for the people that it works for, and they have to uphold that structure. And just for me, like I did grow from doing that structure, and I think that I may have reached a point to where it's like maybe I don't need that intense of a maybe I need a little bit less intensive care. Like, does that make sense? Like, maybe I can still grow and I can still, be a productive, sober person without that level of care. And I don't think that I'm a bad person or wrong for seeking that and advocating for that for myself. And I don't think that they're bad people for wanting to continue doing what they're doing at their facility. And there's nothing wrong with that. At the end of the day, it does help people. At the end of the day, I was running out of options before I met that place. And it might not have been, maybe I could have gave it a little bit more time, but I'm like the way that I feel on the inside is not good. It's not good for me. So like I need to find somewhere that is going to work and that I'm going to be able to like maintain my sanity. I mean, it's a lot to ask of a person. I mean, the chores aren't hard. The people in there are great. It's the words. It's the words.
Well, this
It's
could be this a moment where you take a. This is your break. This is your pause. You went to Mason's, you're here tonight. This gives you a moment to think about things. I think you should sleep. You should feel, let your feelings be, let things that you're feeling play out in your head. Wake up tomorrow and we should start working on a plan on what could happen. Put some options out there to which is the best options for you, and then we boil down to which one's the best one and make a decision. I think you've been given some tools at Graceland to learn how to possibly do better in your life so you don't end up back in a hotel. And as your friend, one thing I want to do, and what I've been saying since we've been talking more deeper in this way, I think that I remember the live that you were on right before the Island Boys requested you and you freaked out. You were talking about like what you want to do in your future and how you want to do so good and you want to be so much better. And that's where we're at today. So today you're at a fork in a road where you can either go backwards or go forward. And I think that's what this is about, is going forward.
I want to go forward. So I'm not going to use over this. I'm not going to find an excuse to go drink, or like anything that I know is not going to be conducive to making progress, right? I'm not like, I know it's disappointed people that I left, but I don't want to disappoint anybody any further by like consuming mind-altering substances or like coming on here and talking crap about people. You know what I mean? So like, I'm just going to go ahead and skip out on all of that, and I'm going to lean on whatever resources are presented to me to have a safe, healthy, functioning life from this moment forward, right? I mean, I'm very lucky. It's 11:11, by the way, where I'm at. I'm very lucky
It's
that
2:12 here.
You look great, by the way.
So do you.
I'm very lucky that, honestly, I'm really lucky that I'm even still here, dude. Like with all of the things that has happened, because of some poor choices that I've made in my life, like I've really had time to think about like just how crazy things have been. New Orleans and all this other stuff that's happened. I'm scared to death. I will not. I cannot. Like if I have to go, dude, I don't know, bro. Like if I don't know. Like what do I have to do to like continue on the path of happy destiny? Like honestly, do I have to just go from meeting to AA meeting with all my luggage? Like I don't know. I've done it before. I got kicked out of a program in New Orleans and I just like went from meeting to meeting.
Remember, we're going forward, not backwards. So we're gonna do things that whatever you used to do, whatever your situation was before, we're gonna do better this time and not do the same things. So if you went from meeting to meeting with luggage and you never got anywhere, this time let's do it in a better way that you didn't do it before. It's all about growth, being accountable.
Right.
Being accountable is a big thing for all of us people on TikTok that are streaming, or people in life and everyday situations. What I noticed about you when we have our private conversations, I asked you a question, you take accountability, you own things, and you stand on what you feel, and your heart is always on the front line of most conversations we've had. Like you've been nothing but a genuine person. And I always say on TikTok, I'm like, I wish you guys could see the Nick that I know. And then I hear Mariah tell me stories about you guys, and I'm like, I would do anything to know that person as a friend. I only got to know so little about you. And so to hear these great things about you that she would tell me, I'm like, wow, I would love to know that person.
You know when you shoot, so I'm not standing behind you.
It was just like I really love and care about Mariah, and like I'm really proud of her and how well that she's been doing since I haven't been there, and like I would love to just start fresh. You know what I mean? But I don't know what to do. Like I don't want it to turn into like I just don't want a life where I just like wait. I don't have anything negative to say about Mariah.
No, that wasn't the point of bringing her up. So if I say Mariah's name, it's not in that content. It's about when we're talking on a phone. The other night we were on a phone for like 4 hours. On the phone call, she literally is telling me like about like things that you all would do in your personal time whenever TikTok was not on, how you behaved, how you would say things to her. She would tell me about stories, all these great things. Like Mariah literally, if she had to write a book about you, the things that she would say positive outweigh the negative.
of all the things that I left behind at the facility, I made sure to bring my stuffed animals and stuff. Like she sent me one in the mail, and I made sure that I brought like the little stuffed cow that she gave me. Like I wasn't gonna leave that behind. So I've
No
made
matter
some
what happens to the
mistakes,
two of you,
and
if
I
you
feel
guys
bad.
never get back
I feel
together,
bad for just like taking off and coming out
this
here, but
cat.
like I held on to every single word of what was told to me and how things were gonna be. And I really thought that I was about to have this like sweet little life in California, and I was gonna, you know what I'm saying? But like, if that's not the case,
You
then
are going to see. Don't change. Don't be negative because you can have a great life in California. The next situation you go into, it could be one of the best sober livings ever, where you can like really make an impact and change people's lives and be a stand-up citizen to where you are in a better place that you feel more confident in and that you can be more proactive in your community and have the best job ever. You don't know
Chris,
what's in the future.
Hannah, I just saw you come in the chat. I'm not gonna say where I know you from because anonymity. But what's up, bro? If that's really you. Sorry, I was listening to you, Jessica.
No, you're guys listen. And I know, like, so that as streamers, whenever we're like doing battles or hanging out, I know that our chat is just a part of the. It's like having a video call and you're talking, but yet you have to include the chat with it. So I respect it. I understand.
I just
So let me ask you a question.
yes, ma'am.
So have you been in a situation where you did a prayer with someone, or like have you done something where um like I was on the phone with Taryn Manning, for example, and it was me and my friend Ashley and her. We had a really intense, great conversation. At the end, she did a little prayer for us, and it was so beautiful, and it made us so relaxed, and it opened up a door of trust with us. So I feel like sometimes if you're not, even if you go the other day, I think you
I
prayed
would,
in your
if you're
bed.
asking me if I would pray with you, I would absolutely pray with you.
Yeah, let's do it in the
All right,
chat.
you're gonna lead us though, okay?
No, I'm not good at it. You have to start.
You
You've
want me
done
to
this professionally in
you
your
want,
life. I'm not really
you
good
want
at
me
it.
to pray with you on TikTok live?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But with the chat too, and I want you to be vulnerable and be for real and be serious. And you don't have to even speak really. You can just do it. We can do it quietly. But let's just find peace for a second.
Okay. Lord God, creator of the universe, thank you for this day. Thank you for giving me the gift of life. Thank you for each and every human being in this chat. I pray prosperity and blessings over each and every person's situation, Lord, and that you just keep them safe tonight. Guide their decisions, let them act out of kindness and love, and give us a brand new 24 hours to enjoy as a gift tomorrow. Amen.
See? That was good. That's the Nick that we want to see.
Yeah. No, it's not awkward. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay to like all of that. Like nobody should ever shame you for doing things like that. It's okay to like do
If someone's to shame me for a prayer, they don't need to be in my life.
it's
I'm
okay.
grateful that you just did that.
I mean, my situation could honestly be so much worse, and it has been so much worse in the past. I've been in this situation up 4 days in a row. Like had no safe people to be around. Like I'm around nothing but stranger. Like I've been in really bad situations before. So honestly, right now I'm blessed. I've got nowhere to go in the next 24 hours. All I have is my cell phone and a couple dollars in my pocket and some clothes. But this is still better than some of the situations that I've been in the past in my addiction. And I made it through those situations. So, let's just stay positive and just know that most of us as Americans in general are blessed. You know what I mean? And so I'm just going to try to walk in gratitude and some acceptance that I made this decision and now I have to figure out what this situation is going to bring and make the right decisions through this situation. So I'm just very grateful to have you here as a friend, and I'm very grateful to have the people that are watching.
Thank you. I've been live on here for a long time. I've been going live for a long time, and like I've been since knowing you, and since this whole Graceland thing, I've been going into lives, having debates, having conversations about you, and the amount of support that has been shown for you is really beautiful. People do care about you. They do like you. Um, Obviously, you know the negative side, but just know that it's going to be okay. People
I've made
are
a bunch
rooting
of
for you.
mistakes, and I'm very happy to own up to my part to play in all of those things. But I promise you, I'm not trying to be toxic to this community. Like, I want to add value here. Anywhere where I am, I want to be somebody that adds value. And if me owning up to my mistakes and showing you guys the ugly parts of what my life used to look like help somebody, I'm more than happy to do that. I'm not coming on here trying to act like I'm all healed up, cured, all better now. I got me 4 months almost of sobriety, and now I'm no longer an alcoholic and I don't have any bad behaviors. That's not what I'm trying to do. I've been around recovery, I've been around this stuff for over a decade. You know, like I know how to get honest. I know how to tell you guys like what I need to say. Like, you know what I mean? I just I don't want to throw away my recovery just because I don't have a sober living to be in, you know? Somebody is saying they're going to send me an application for a foundation. Hold on. Let me respond to this right quick, okay?
Okay. Hello, everyone. I see you guys. Hello, chat. Thank you all for being here. Hello to Bart. Hi, D House. Hello, everyone. Yeah, Taryn prayed with me. It was so beautiful. I was so shocked. I had no clue that was going to happen. I was on a video call or a phone call with Taryn. We were having this great, intelligent conversation with the future. And she was like, Jessica, can we just pause for a second? Can I do a prayer with you? And I literally was stunned. I was like, wait, what? And
The relay.
yeah, you can, Alex. Yeah.
The relay.
There's nothing wrong. Yeah, like it's honestly really cool to do. I prayed with Jose the other day. Me and him actually held hands and said a little prayer. And I would like for you guys to keep Jose in your prayers. He's going through a lot right now. I'm not going to speak on his personal situation, but he actually has a lot going on. So if there's anybody that, spends time in prayer, please keep Jose from Graceland in your prayers. And I'm not being funny right now. I'm being serious. You know, he's going through a lot and he does a lot for the house. So please just keep him in your prayers. Please.
They just took it.
Much respect.
Yeah.
Airfield.
You're going to sleep good as hell tonight.
Boy, I'm telling you. Oh no.
You are. You're going to be at peace. There's no drama. It's all peace right now.
Hold on 1 second. Maybe somebody might be able to help me find a roommate. I don't know.
We just did a prayer together. Thank you guys for all the kind words. Thank you all.
Who is that? Who is that guy? What was his name? Is it there's a guy that used to be at the facility that I was at and now he owns a sober living. Who's that guy? I think his name start with a J. Is it like it's not Joby, is
Here
it?
in California or where?
He's in California. Yeah, or is it? I can't remember his name.
Jordan? They're saying Jordan. Johnny? They don't know.
No,
They're
not
just
Johnny.
in the chat.
He is.
Oh, he was in a live with you the very first time that we ever went live with
It's not
Pat.
Johnny though. Johnny moved. It's not Johnny.
Josh. They're saying Joshua Jordan.
America.
I can't remember his name right now. It's like kind of a different name. I think he was there, and now he owns a Sober Living.
Wow.
J Bone.
Minnesota and Ralph.
Question.
Yes.
Just want to say this out loud so you can hear me. So today, so people that are hosting lives right now about you and about what's happening, they're thinking that I said something and took it out of content. So I just want to make sure I clarify. So today, there's a guy in Cincinnati that has a podcast. It's a little podcast he just started. He did he brought me in as a guest, and it was about my life, drag, Cincinnati scene, the hate that's in the world right now for trans people, and what's happening with Pride coming up. My podcast that I did today with my friend had nothing to do with TikTok or whatever's happening now. They twisted it to think that me and you did a podcast together today and something else that had nothing to do with Nick. Nick didn't even know I was doing a podcast. So you guys have twisted stories.
I just got my phone in my hand a few hours ago for I don't know what's going on, guys. All I know is that Jessica's been here being good to me and keeping me updated on things. So I really appreciate you and I support you. And I hope that was a good experience for you and you deserve a happy, amazing life. You know?
Thank you.
Yes.
Just people just talking about me because they're taking pieces that I said and they're twisting it to be something else, and that's not what I said at all.
Everything is about me, guys. Like, y'all need to stop.
I actually have a big career. I have a big life out of here. I've done a lot in my community, and then there's a lot happening for example, in Cincinnati, probably in California too, where they're trying to stop like pride parades and pride festivals. They're making it where we probably might not have that. They're also trying to make it where there's a drag ban, so bars cannot even have a drag show.
That's crazy.
There's a lot happening in my world that has nothing to do with Nick that I talk about every day on TikTok.
Yeah, and maybe you guys could spend some time like focusing on things that like support her rather than just like gossip stuff. You know what I mean?
Well, they were supporting me, and then some of them have flipped on me recently for nothing.
That's just how it is. That's just how it is being a streamer. Like that, they'll love you 1 second, and then people go into other chats, and then now they decide that they want to give you a hard time, and then like later it's like, oh, well, we didn't really mean that. It's just, I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot. It really is a lot. Like people think that like, oh, you're a streamer, it's like no big deal. It's like, dude, could you like? I have a hard time keeping 2 people happy in real life. Imagine trying to keep 1,000 people happy that are paying attention to you on the internet every night and giving everybody equal attention and like you're not going to keep everybody happy. That's one thing that social media has taught me. You're not. Like, it doesn't matter how hard you try, there's going to be people that just simply don't like you and don't accept you for the sake of not liking you and not accepting you. And then they're going to get mad at other people because they do like you and they accept you. So you have to like you and you have to accept you. That's the only way this will ever work for you.
Amen.
Like if you're like, oh man, I'm gonna do social media and this is gonna be a career for me. Like I really hope that you are like grounded in your. Sorry, it's making me do all these things. I really hope that you're like grounded in your like self-love, because this right here, if you're not like if you're weak in that, it will make you question everything about your existence. Like it can make you paranoid. It can make you all kinds of things, guys. You know, I've had some experiences in my life where it's like social media got really toxic for me, but maybe if I change my behavior and I change my attitudes and I continue to grow, it won't be so toxic for me anymore. You know, maybe if I like stick it out and I like show you guys I'm serious, then, you know, I can continue to do this, you know, but the way that I was doing this before is just it's not feasible, man. It's going to get me in a lot of trouble, you know, so I have to stay sober, you know, and you have people like her that are legitimate professional people, you know, and it's like, you know, she doesn't even
make it there.
She doesn't even have like a habit or anything, you know, she's just dealing with whatever comes her way, sober minded. That means that, like, you know what I mean? Like I at least like would be able to like smack the pendulum and go lay down and forget about all the mean things that were said to me. She's like going to sleep sober, waking up sober,
My bad.
and just like being herself unapologetically and having to deal with all this feedback. It's really challenging to deal with this kind of feedback from strangers every single day. You know, so
Amen.
So I love you and respect you, Jessica. I really do, and
Right.
I apologize that
Fine point of view.
you've had to deal with some negativity because of me, but I'm not going to let it all be for nothing. So as long as I continue to
Yeah.
stay solid, I think it won't be for nothing, right?
I believe in you. I don't think it's gonna be for nothing. I think there's great about you, great that you're gonna achieve big things you're gonna do. I know that. So you're good.
And you are too. I hope all your dreams come true. I hope you have the sickest life. Like seriously, you deserve it. I mean, you take such good care of yourself. Like
Thank
honestly,
you.
you're so smart.
A lot of people think that I'm like they say that I'm in love with you, that you're in love with me, that we have a relationship. I
They're
have never
so
even hit on you
bored.
before.
They're just like they just act like they've never seen like like can
Like,
a woman and a man on the internet not be friends? Like, can we not just like be
well,
friends and
one
be
night I
nice to
was
each
live with
other?
Mariah. She was in a box with me, and we were joking, and like we just made a little joke about like me, you, and her being in a relationship, like playing around. It was a simple joke. It was the first time I really ever joked about you. Do I think that you're handsome? Yes. Do I think that you have a nice body? 100%. Do I think that you're charming? Yes. But have I ever hit on you? Have I ever made a pass at you? Have I ever like tried to get with you? We have never had a conversation one time where he has made any kind of advance on me or I mean, any kind of advance on him. I would never disrespect Mariah like that. I would never disrespect you. I would never. I don't.
It's not even disrespect. I
Sound a
mean,
little worried.
we just haven't ever crossed any boundaries. Like it's always just been like you're an awesome, amazing person and an awesome, amazing streamer and an even a more amazing friend. And we've just wanted to be that mutually for each other. I feel, and it's like I don't know. Some people just can't handle to see people being functional towards each other. You know what I mean? It's like,
at
oh
all.
my god, my life is so dysfunctional, and I don't have any cute, amazing friends. So wait, I don't like them because they're friends, and I don't have any. You know what I mean? I don't know. It is what it is. We just both sit here and be cute and be kind to people, and then that just be it, and then be fine. Despite what they say, despite how they act towards us, it'll be totally okay. Like head's got to hit the
Amen.
pillow, right?
Yo,
Yeah.
I'm reading the chat. I know about J Bones. They're saying J Bones said that he would
J
take Nick
Bones.
in.
I think that's who it is. J Bones. Yeah, I
Okay.
think that's who it is.
My advice is do things off TikTok when it comes to your residency, where you're going to live, things like that.
Okay.
Don't do it on live.
Yeah.
Make better decisions this time. Be smart. Be smart, and how you move.
How do I
Everyone's
reach?
of course wanting to see you fail.
Yeah.
Well, not everyone. Some of these
I
people want to
need.
see you fail.
I just need resources. Like I just need to figure out the like safest plan of action. Like you know what I mean? Like I'm probably gonna sleep on the floor here tonight, and then like wake up and hop back on my phone and try to figure something out, guys. Like you know what I mean? Like I can't stay here at Mason's. You know what I mean? I'm very privileged that I was able to find some sanctuary here for a few hours, but I need to make a move
No
towards
balls.
stability as soon as possible. Like it's very important. So
And if you do happen to go back to Graceland, there's no shame on you. Just do it in a manner where you have a conversation, you speak out on what you feel.
60 guys.
I do know that Madison did say there was a couple places that were offering a bed for you. So I think even reaching out to her to see what those offers are. I know that she will talk to you. She doesn't hate you. I think
and not, I seriously don't have anything negative to say. I don't have any hard feelings, nothing. I just want to be safe. That's it. I don't
you
think it's
have
fair.
resources. You have people who are that are supporting you that are right there in California. You might have felt like you betrayed them by leaving, but you didn't betray. You didn't do nothing besides walk out in a situation, and now you're trying to figure out what's next for you. If they're your friends, they're going to be there.
Okay.
And I believe Madison, based on what I'm hearing and what she has said to me, I think she will answer. I think Pat needs you in whatever way that means. If you're not a resident, that's one thing. If you're just his friend, I think he's still going to be your friend.
I would be his friend. I don't dislike any of these people. I just can't do the structure. I just don't think it's like I don't think it's fair to me to like for my mental health and for like my happiness to suffer just because like does that make sense? Like I don't think that's fair to me when I know like I'm miserable. So like I want to be their friends and I want to like continue to grow. I just don't think that I need that level of care. And like some people really do. Some people absolutely need exactly what they offer. And that's the truth of the matter. They do. I just have been through similar experiences so many times that I don't think that that's where I'm at. I think that maybe when I got there, yeah, I needed to tighten up fast. And guess what happened? I did. And now, now that I'm well and I'm healthy again, I'm not willing to trade that back in. I'm not willing to trade in my well mindedness, my sobriety, my health, my safety, nothing. I'm not willing to give that up. So, you know, let's figure out how to have some stability and let's figure out how to coexist. And like, dude, I would love for a situation where I could like still be a helping hand or a friend of Graceland, like some kind of way. Like if I could be friends and family, whatever the case may be, I don't know what they're gonna allow me to do or if they're even gonna stay in contact with me. I don't know. I don't want it to turn into a sour situation.
It
And
won't. It won't.
like, you know what I'm saying? I just want to be their friend. Like I get it. I may not be family, but we can at least be friends. Like you know what I mean? Like I wanted to graduate that place. I did. I just don't know if I
I
have it
remember.
in me. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't. It's not an easy program. It's not. You know, it's not for bro. It's a lot. You know, but
On the
if you
very
need
first
that,
day
if
when you
you
were with
need
the
that,
Island
bro.
Boys, and
If you need that amount of intensive care, go get it. Go get it and grow from it. But
the
me,
first day that you were live with them, and Johnny was in the background with, it was you, the Island Boy, and then it was Pat, and then a guy named Johnny. And Johnny kept saying, "This is one of the hardest programs ever. He can't do it." And you were like, "No, I'll do it." They all warned you it was going to be hard. This is not an easy program, and now you lived it. You've seen it. It is a hard ass program.
I'm just saying, like I just what I went through in 4 months, like what I'm gonna do 9 more months of that, and it's just like it's either it's like I'm sure it could have turned me into an animal, right? But like maybe I don't need, maybe I need to stay like hold on, man. I just want to like love my life today. I just want to love my life and I just want to love my decisions and I just want to like love my situation and love the people I'm around. And it's like, I don't want to have any resentments and I don't want to have like any bad feelings towards anybody. And it was just hard for me to find peace, you know? And like right now, my soul craves peace. My soul craves peace and stability. And that's all I want. Like if I have to go to a boring sober living that doesn't have a million followers and like, you know, like nobody's arguing and like, you know, okay, great, sign me up, please. I will pay program fees on time. Bed will be made. Dishes will be done. I will never argue with staff. I will never argue with anybody. Just help me get there, you know? So yeah, don't send anything to that. Don't send anything to that PayPal. They got it shut down. Please. I do have a Cash App, but like, it's on my Instagram. Like, I'm not trying to like beg you guys for money. Like, I'm really just trying to like, I'm just trying to figure this out. Okay. I don't want to go to a hotel. I just want to go to another sober living, and I just want to stay safe, and I don't want to cause any bad feelings towards me and any of the other places. Like, I just don't think it'd be a good look on me to like talk badly about anybody. I have nothing negative to say. I appreciate the opportunity. I grew from what time that I spent in that facility, and now I'm ready to move on to the next step, next phase of my development. You know, I need my phone. I don't need to go to a place that's going to take my phone, and I need to keep my job, and I need to have people around me that are sober and working and have their own lives that they're working on building. That's just it. That's it.
Amen.
Okay.
I literally am playing back in my mind the lives before you left, and like how you would talk, how erratic you were, things like that. And then listening to you talk now on your first time being live on TikTok, there's such a dramatic difference in just the way you look, the way that you present yourself, how you're speaking. Like we should do a playback really quick and let you see just
I was a
you did
mess. I
now.
was tore up. I had like 3 different colors of hair and stuff, dude. Like,
I was on the live with you when you dyed your hair the last time before you left. We were
I just,
battling.
I just want to like keep myself clean, presentable, professional, work hard, walk in integrity. You know, like I want to be a decent human. Do I get the opportunity to be a decent human even if I'm not at Graceland, guys? Do I?
What do you think that you have learned from Graceland? Not like not like making a bed. Like what have you learned from there? Like what's something you would take the rest of your life if you had to take two things?
If I don't like if I keep making the same mistakes, I'm going to keep finding myself in bad situations. Like like if I keep screwing up, like this is what my future is going to look like if I'm lucky. I don't want to keep ending up in programs. I don't want to keep ending up in hospitals. I don't want to keep ending up in all these places. Like I just want to like have a normal life. And like if I keep using, this is what it's going to be. You know, it's going to be somebody telling me what time to wake up. It's going to be somebody telling me when I can and can't go to the bathroom. It's going to be somebody telling me when I can and can't look at my phone for 15 minutes. You know, when I can and can't call my mother. You know, I have to sign a piece of paper that says I'm calling my mom. You know, and then I have to have somebody watch me and supervise me call and make sure that it's my mom that I'm calling. So if I can't make my own decisions as an adult and make the right decisions that are healthy for myself, then guess what? Somebody else is going to make those decisions for you because you can't manage your own decisions because you need help being an adult. So here we have a place that is going to help you by letting you know what you can and can't do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what the truth is. You know, if I can't be in control of my own actions, somebody else is going to be. If I'm lucky enough to live, right? Because sometimes we make poor decisions that don't allow us the chance to keep living, and that's just the truth, the nature of what we're discussing here. Like as addicts and alcoholics, you know, some people don't get to live when they make poor choices. You know, I'm one of the lucky ones that got to live. So how do I want to live now? I have the information. All right. Nicholas continues to use and drink and not take life seriously. Well, let's take away his freedom. Well, let's put him in a hospital. Let's put him in the ICU. Let's get him a lengthy penitentiary sentence. Maybe that'll get him right. Well, you've already done these things. You've already been to a million programs. You've already been to prison. You've already been all these places. You've already been homeless, right? Like, is it still worth using over? I don't think so. I don't think so. I really don't think so. Like, if all I have to do is like be sober and like try my best to be decent and like do the next right thing, get up, go to work, you know, take care of my hygiene, take care of my living space, respect others. Like Jesus Christ, like nobody besides alcoholics and addicts get pats on the back for doing what most normal people should be doing anyway. You know what I mean? And it's like I really have to take a look at that. You know, I've had so many second chances, and it's like I don't know how many more times I'm going to be willing to be put in a position to where other people get to manage my decisions down to the smallest decision. Hey, may I please go use the restroom? Like I'm 32 years old. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I
Yeah,
just
but
don't know.
you made decisions to lead up to 32 years old to be where you are today, which is the being accountable that you have made those mistakes, and that's why you've had to do that. But now today, you just did some months of putting in work to get sober, to be sober. You still have a long journey to go, and there's going to be a time where you're going to have your own place, your own car, your own finances. You're going to be in a great job, and you're going to be like super proud of yourself. You can get up and go piss whenever you want to without raising your hand. But it takes a second to get there. It takes the work to get there, and you're doing that right now.
And it's okay. Like if you have, like, you know how lucky you are if you get to go to place after place after place after place, and you're not like out there, like looking crazy, ain't showered in a month. Like I'm just saying, it can get really bad or it can get really good. It's like I don't know, like what do you like? That's why I keep saying, hey guys, what program can I find next to go into? Because like yes, I know I don't want to be in that intensive of a place, but I do need to still be in a place. You know, I'm not saying, hey guys, what can you give me like a room and like I'll pay you rent when I'm not trying to like use anybody, bro. I'm just trying to find the next place that's gonna hear the hear the language, that I'm using here, and like with the experience that I have, and like now I've got almost 4 months sober, and I'm going to be able to pass my UA at whatever place is going to be next, and like hopefully that is going to be, grounds for growth. I don't want to just keep making the same mistakes over and over again, guys. So
I think let's look up J Bones and see what he can offer, see what's there. We can look up, there's a bunch of other sober living that we're all looking up right now. So I think we're going to find something in the next 24 hours. It's going to work out. You're going to be in a great place. You're going to be so proud of yourself.
I hope so, guys, because I want to continue to like share my journey on here, and I want to like be like, hey guys, I left a place, but guess what? I didn't go use. Guess what? I kept working, and now we're still doing the deal. That's what I want. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't have to be, oh, Nicholas is in the motel and he's crashing and burning, and look, oh, I can't even see his pupils and he's acting manic again. No.
That's not, I'll tell you, like, for me, like, I don't want to see that from you ever. I want to see you better. I want to see you keep growing.
Like, I want
You need a
to
sober living. You need to still work on your steps. You still got a lot to go. I don't think like going to a hotel needs to be out of your mind. It's not even an option. And then getting a roommate right now, apartment. I don't think you're ready for that yet. You
So
need
let's
to
just go
learn a
into
little
sober
bit.
living, right? Maybe one with just a little
Yes.
bit less structure, like one that's
Yes.
going to let me keep my
No,
phone and let
no
me work
good
a job.
structure, just different types of structure.
I don't want to go somewhere that thinks that they're going to take my phone.
Yeah, so that's a different type. So like maybe a different structure is that you still have to be accountable. You still have to
Of course,
be,
yeah, you still have to like put the cups away. You still have to make the bed. You still have to, like you still have to do all the things. It's just like maybe you don't need somebody like staring you down and like, you know what I'm
or
saying?
recording you
Like,
24/7
there
or
is a
putting
level
together.
of care to where you come out of one of these highly structured places and then you go into like a step down facility that's like still a sober living, but it's like, they expect you to know what to do already and it's up to you to do it. And most of them have a zero tolerance policy for like using, relapse, whatever. As soon as you get loaded, you're gone. But, they ask you, hey, pay your program fees. Hey, be working a program. Hey, clean up after yourself and be respectful of your housemates. I can do that. At this point, I can do that, and I've done it before. I mean, like I've graduated hard places. I've done labor camps. I did Synacor. I graduated Solutions. Like I'm just saying, like I've done these
What is
places.
it? What is your ideal sober living? Like what something you've heard or you've been in when it comes to like exactly what you prefer or what you want from a sober living? And what is a sober living?
So I'm not sure like what sober living means out here in California, but like where I'm at, it's like very similar to Oxford House. You pay a weekly fee. You have a place that's usually a house or some sort of. It's not like a hospital or like a facility. It's like a house, and it's like each bedroom has like maybe like one or two or three beds in it, like probably like two or three beds in it, and it's like you guys are all working and like living your own lives and like paying rent. It might be like 200, 250 a week, whatever, you know what I mean? And it's like you just, as long as you are not using and as long as you are working and paying your program fees and you are cleaning up after yourself, it's like there should never be an issue. There's a curfew, you got to buy your own food. Yeah, it's like basically like being an adult, but like it's like basically like almost having your freedom, like almost. The only thing you don't have the freedom to do is use.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? So
I think if I had to describe a perfect sober living for you, just by knowing you and what I observe and what I've heard and what I've been listening to since meeting you and like being in the situation, I do think that sometimes the social media can be a little bit outrageous. I do think sometimes TikTok can trigger you or control you. So I do think structure, whatever you have learned from being at Graceland when it comes to your phone and the abuse of a phone, if you can take that with you in your next journey and use it to your advantage to be better.
I think
That's
I can
smart.
conduct myself like a mature adult on the internet now, especially with everything that I've been exposed to and everything that I've seen, and like the.
That's only knocked out. I didn't need to hurt.
I think with everything that I've seen centered around social media in these
damage.
last few months, I think that I know that I can conduct myself like an adult. I don't want to
Thank you.
worship my phone. Like, you know
But
what
I
I'm
think
saying?
putting boundaries on your phone, like for example, like
Only
there's
live
always for you
streaming
to do
for
a
certain amount.
12-hour live stream. You should be
No.
at work. You should be sleeping. You should be doing dishes. You should be being accountable, going to meetings. Like there's an abuse level also, I think that when it comes to like your private life, you need to know what is private, what's not private.
Yeah.
I think as a streamer, we kind of get lost in that. But like one thing about me is there are certain things about me on TikTok no one would know. I keep things private. I don't discuss my mom and dad's health too much. I keep that very private. I don't discuss like my family drama or family issues. I cherish those people, so I don't talk about them. How in a relationship, I don't talk about my relationship on TikTok. I keep it very personal and private. So I think same thing with you. You have a lot of lessons that you've had to live through and go through where you were right or wrong. So I think keeping your private life, certain things off TikTok, off social media is very important. It's crucial for you. But I do think like, therapy, you'll learn that as well. I think that's something you missed out on. Being at Graceland, that could have really helped you. And I wish you could watch the live with me and Pat because I was demanding you see a therapist and I was demanding like them put together because they were making so many. And I won't discuss Graceland. Never mind. So I'll move on. But anyway, I just want you to do well, and I think you
I
know
know
what
that
you
you've been
need.
here being very supportive and like very good to me. So I'm giving you full credit for that. And now it's going to be my responsibility to seek the care that I need. Like hopefully, best case scenario, I can find another safe, sober living that I can afford, and then I can maintain my job, and then I can maybe find a therapist. Maybe. Sorry, it's people trying to
So I
join.
think let's not say maybe. Let's just say we're going to do it,
Okay.
right?
Okay. Somebody, and also I'm getting some leads potentially on some sober livings as well. So if any of you guys have any like resources as far as like programs with beds available that are not going to require insurance and not going to require me to go through an IOP, and like I'm just going to be able to work a job and like stay sober and like pay program fees, like please let me know because I've got less than 24 hours to figure something out. Okay. Where'd Jessica go? I love Jessica. She's amazing.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
It just glitched out. I don't know what just happened. I went blue.
It's okay.
Um, I was saying don't live in a content house. Like, oh, but and you had insurance because you made a
I have Medi-Cal.
therapist
I don't
appointment.
have insurance. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know what a content house was until I came out here. Like, I didn't even know.
Yeah, don't ever do that again. Like, I'm sorry, I love you, but don't do any more skits. It's not good. It was fucking with my mental health. It was fucking with all of us on TikTok. The skit thing, I am begging you as your friend, do not ever participate in these fucking skits again. They're horrible.
I just wanted like I thought that I was gonna have like this better life, and like, I'm like around people that also do
Oh, they're saying
something.
I participated in skits. Did I ever participate in one fucking skit?
I'm just
I did
saying.
not.
I'm just
Moving
saying. I was
on.
like, I
So
was like,
enough about that. Sorry.
this is all for a purpose. This is all for the greater good. This is gonna help me and it's gonna help people. And yeah, well, I'm homeless now. So
No, you're not homeless. Pause. You don't beat yourself down like that. Speak positively. Yes, I understand the facts. I get the facts, but we have to be positive. You're going to literally be in a better situation in seconds.
I hope I will absolutely stay sober. Like I will absolutely like work for this and show you guys like the proof is in the pudding. Like this is what I'm doing to stay well. It's not like I'm just like trying to get somewhere and I just like am like constantly like live streaming and like not doing anything productive. Like dude, like I really want to build a life for myself and I'm willing to like do the work that it takes to do that. I just want to do it safely. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do it from a motel, a hotel. I don't want to do it from sketchy situations. I want to do it around a recovery community that knows how to do the deal and that like I can get networked into. Like I already know what meetings to go to, like in this area in the like Malibu, Agora Hills area. Like I know like what I don't have a car. I don't have a license. All I have is my sobriety, a couple of dollars in my pocket, and a couple of changes of clothes, and my phone and my social media platform and my job. That's all I have. Okay. So it's like, that's more than a lot of people out here. And there's a lot of people that come from having absolutely nothing and they end up finding recovery and finding a new life. So I'm thinking that I'm still pretty blessed and I just don't want to make the same mistakes over again. So if you guys can help me continue to do the next right thing, like Jessica has been trying to do for the past several months since we became friends, like I would like to continue on this journey, guys. I am going to have to get some sleep pretty soon because I don't know what tomorrow is going to bring. Okay.
No, I think you should definitely log off. It's 12. It's 2:55 here for me. I know it's like 12:55 there, right?
Okay.
Yeah, I think you should log off. I think you should look at what people are sending you. Look and see what the offers are. Of course, you're going to get some fake offers that are not real. I know Mariah's looking. I'm looking. We're all going to look for offers for you. That was 11:55. Sorry. And there's good options out there, but I think sleep is number one. Waking up, be accountable when you wake up. You obviously have showed lots of things to Mason. He's not going to put you out in the street, but I think we just need to find the next step quickly.
Coach.conquer on Instagram, COACH.CONQUER on Instagram, guys, if you know of any resources.
And he's not asking for money. He's not asking for that kind of help. What he's saying is help find a place for him to go for sober livings. So if you're listening, he's not begging for money. He's not trying to go to a hotel. He's trying to get a place to go that's a sober living that works for him. That's it.
That's it. And I want to work a program and I want to be a better person. That's all I'm asking is the opportunity.
And have a good job, pay your bills.
Yes.
And yeah.
Yep. Let's give it till like 12:15 and then I'll go to bed, okay? In my time.
Yeah, your choice. Your choice.
Okay. Let me go pee right quick.
Okay.
I'm still healthy. Okay.
We know. Hey, remember, can I ask you a favor?
Yes.
Actually, I seen your video today. You didn't do any flexes. Thank you for that. Because
I'm listening to you guys.
I know it. Like, so what I say that to you is like, as a girl, I'm always like duck face. Like I have my poses. I know it's like a comfort, safety thing. But I think one thing that we all want from you is we want to see growth and want to see the real Nick. And this is the part where I noticed today on your video you posted you left. I didn't see you posing. I was like, let's go. Like, I was so proud of you. And I know that you
I
like
can show
your body.
you guys a mature adult if you allow me the opportunity to do it safely. Like I am honestly not willing to be like, in a crazy situation again. So if you guys,
And I love that you've not been yelling, tiny. Thank you for that.
I really appreciate you guys sending gifts and tapping the screen and sharing the live and all the things. But I have to show some growth here. I have to show that these last 4 months have been about growth and development and change.
I am doing it. Yeah, just keep going straight.
And I love that you're showing that, and I'm very grateful.
Keep going straight.
Yeah, I got you guys.
Did he die? Keep going straight. Sorry. Keep going straight.
Y'all are about to hit 100,000 likes. Thank you guys.
Coming up
Thank
right
you all
now.
for tapping.
Slow down here.
Thank you for the heart me's, you guys. We're at 662 heart me's. Thank you, team.
Keep going straight though.
I hope you guys are seeing some good things that are, coming from Nick. I do think there's positive things. Obviously, he's not perfect. Obviously, has lots of things he still has to work on, but thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone.
Yep.
Me too. Me too. He's at Mason's.
Keep going. I don't even think we need to do that.
Jilly, oh my God, Jilly, I love you.
Just turn right. Right up here. Right here, yeah. And then there's a bridge. There's a bridge and then turn around.
He's in the bathroom. There's a guy there's playing video games.
Left right here. Yeah.
Bro is gaming. All right, so we're not going to catastrophize. We're not going to speak any negative things into the air. We are going to find a successful option that leads to good things. All right, guys.
Amen.
I really appreciate you guys being here. I really appreciate Jessica being here. 888 likes. Thank you guys. I really appreciate that. Yeah, so we're going to be grown adults about this situation because this is a grown adult situation to be in. And the most mature plan of action would be to stay sober and continue chasing recovery. So I need to figure out what the most realistic, viable options to facilitate that are and go after that. I don't think begging my last facility for me to come back because this was too hard
Slow down. Yeah.
is the best plan of action. I don't think talking badly about anybody is a good option. I think that just choosing to, hey, I love you guys. Thank you guys for everything. And now I need to find something else. That's it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Can someone ask Creighton if he's available? I think I want to introduce him to Nick and do a battle with Creighton. Creighton is a good friend of mine. He has pet monkeys, pet sloths, pet
I saw
everything.
you guys battling. He seems so nice.
Yeah, I will introduce you.
Well, I'm gonna have some time tomorrow. I'm gonna say goodnight to everybody. I guess we can say goodnight, and I'm gonna say goodnight to you. And I'll be checking my emails on Instagram and stuff. And
Are you logging off, or do you want to do one battle?
we can do one more.
Let me get Creighton in here 1 second.
Okay.
And then we can, then we'll do one battle, and then it's not really a battle. We're just gonna run one, just so you can meet him, say hi, and then we can wrap up, and you can say goodnight to your chat, and then tomorrow morning we can figure out what the next plan is. Hey, Amanda.
Yeah, and I mean, like, even if I did graduate, there's no guarantee that I was going to go to a graduate house. Like, I was going to have to figure out what I was going to do next anyway. So I just, like, I don't know. I just figured I'd go ahead and make the decision now. I mean, today's my birthday. Well, it was my birthday. It's now 2 minutes past being my birthday. So I'm now 32 years old in 2 minutes.
Wow. Oh, your birthday ends in 2 minutes. Let's do a battle now. Me and you.
Let's go then. Let's go. I appreciate everybody who's been here. I appreciate everybody for, like, at least attempting to be kind. I guess if you got here, hold on. I don't want to, like,
Morgan.
I don't want to put up any of my apps or anything, guys. I just want the situation to work out. If you guys went to my Instagram and saw the last two posts, then you can easily find my Cash App. You know what I
I want
mean?
to ask my friend Morgan real quick. She's from RuPaul's Drag Race. Morgan, do you know any sober livings in California? My friend Morgan McMichael, she's from RuPaul's Drag Race. She's a fucking icon. Morgan, if you know any sober livings in California, let me know. He's looking for one right now. Do you know a ton of them? Morgan, can you text my phone? And I want to connect you. Morgan is, when I tell you, out of every drag queen in the fucking world, Nick, this woman, Morgan McMichaels, has showed everyone how to have a career after Drag Race and how to have 1,000 shows with your name on it. This woman is a fucking genius. So Morgan, I'll text you in a second.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Morgan, and thank you for your care and concern.
She says she has well, she's in the drag world, and you know, like me, so she has many sober friends in outlets, so she definitely can help you.
You want to know why I love drag queens? Because when I really was homeless, like in New Orleans, like the French Quarter, do you know who was giving me a shower? Do you know who was, like, feeding me? Do you know who was, like, letting me sleep on their couch and nothing bad was happening to me? Drag queens. Drag.
Because in our culture where we come from, like, we don't have families. Our moms disown us, our dads disown us. We have no one. So we find each other. We create a family. We play. It's kind of like adults playing house. I know it sounds weird, but you find who your new mom's going to be. I'm a drag mother. There's a queen on RuPaul's Drag Race season 17 right now named Lexi Love. Mm-hmm. She's one of the best contestants I've seen in a long time on RuPaul, and that's my baby girl. I helped raise her when she's in recovery. She was on the streets. She did bookings at my shows to eat, to survive. If it wasn't for me in those moments, she would not have ate.
Like honestly, like I've always felt more comfortable hanging around like that community. Like I worked in an LGBT bar for years and years and years. Like who who are you gonna feel safer to, like, you know, you ain't got nowhere to go. Who are you gonna feel safer going to their house? Like the random like drunk customer who's been like acting a fool all night, you know what I mean? Or the drag queen that you know is there every single night. She's never disrespectful and she's always like keeping the boys in line. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Um, Morgan asked, "Do you currently live?" Yeah, he lives in California.
Yeah,
Morgan, I'm gonna text you as soon as I get off TikTok. I'm gonna send you a group text with him, and I want to ask you if it's permission. I would love to connect the two of you. Morgan is someone in California. Nick, I put my hand on a Bible. Can I say what city you're in?
yeah, Agora,
Okay.
Malibu.
Taryn Manning's in my chat. Sorry,
Hello.
Taryn Manning. Taryn Manning. This is my friend Nick. I've been talking to you about him a lot. Go over to his live and say hi. Please go over there and say hi to him. Well, turn your is your chat on sub only?
Yeah, let me turn the comments off for sub only real quick. Hold on, guys.
Taryn, go over there, and Morgan, go over there and say hi to Nick. I want to follow you.
Hold on,
You
guys.
guys, Taryn Manning's in my chat, fucking from Orange New Black. When I tell you this woman right here, Taryn, I love you.
All right, it's not a sub only chat anymore, guys. Anybody can comment. Hey.
Taryn, go over there and say hi to Nick. Morgan, go over and say hi to Nick, please. He's gonna turn it back to sub only, so you gotta do it kind of quick, you guys.
What's up, guys? What's up, guys? What's up, guys? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? What's her screen name?
It's Taryn Manning. She's
Okay.
not. She's good at TikTok, but not fully. Morgan, go over to his chat. Click on his
Karen
name.
Manning, right here.
Yeah, that's her. Follow her.
All right. Oh yeah. All right. I followed her. Probably the only one with
Yeah.
123K.
Well, she just started TikTok like less than 6 months ago. I helped her.
Oh,
get it
wow.
going. Yeah.
Pleasure
She
to
said
meet
hi
you.
to you.
Hey,
You guys,
pleasure
if
to
you're
meet
in
you.
my live or his live, everyone follow Taryn Manning right now.
Yeah,
Sorry, go ahead.
well, then, like, as if she needs us to tell you that, but like, yeah, go follow.
It's
That's
just the point.
real Taryn Manning. Wow. Hey.
100% that's her. I swear on my life. So Taryn, because of you, I just had Nick do a prayer for me just now in the chat. I was telling him how you did that for me, and he just did it with me in the live.
Why is like,
Taryn,
why do people think that praying is weird? Like, do you know what I mean?
Taryn, will you go live, Taryn? Go live with me and Nick, Taryn, for 5 seconds.
It's so nice to meet you. And I'm sorry if chat is gonna say like terrible things to you, but like I'm really just trying my best to stay sober and do the next right thing. You know.
Well, Taryn and Morgan both are from the entertainment world. They've experienced hate. They know what it looks like, so they understand.
I don't claim to be a perfect person, but I do claim to be a person who's willing to be a reformed person. Does that make sense? Like
Yes, please.
I've had a crazy life in my addiction, and I don't want to participate in the negativity anymore. Like I want to figure out a way to turn my negatives into a positive.
You
I
can.
do NA and AA.
Good job, everyone. Thank you, team. Let's see if Creighton's available.
Dream
someone see if
Center
Creighton
in
is
Oak
available
Park.
now?
Man, you would love it there.
Look at Pete. Look in the butt. Look in the back. He's
I love you guys. Thank you guys for being here.
I don't think Creighton's available. I think he's in a battle,
Okay.
but he's at Mason's house, you guys. He's doing okay.
Yeah, I'm still safe. Like, so like that's the purpose of me like live streaming right now, is to like find safety. Like it's not like I'm trying to like get you guys to like send me anything, or I'm just trying to make sure that I stay safe. Like that's it. Like, and thanks to you guys, I've made it through some really tough situations and like was able to maintain my safety. So I want to continue to do that. And like I have a few days off of work. I did leave the facility that I was at. It helped me. I grew, and now I need to continue growing somewhere else.
Hi, Sawyer. Hello, everyone. Well, the guy I wanted to introduce you to, I think he's in a battle. So if you want to wrap up, you're welcome to do it whenever you want.
Okay.
I'm glad you got to see Taryn Man in the chat because
Yeah,
I've been talking to you about her a little bit.
that's pretty awesome. Thank you for introducing me to her. Hopefully, hopefully good things can come out of this situation, and like nobody has to, like I just don't want to I don't want to be wrapped up in like the negative gossip and all the things. I just want it to be like, hey guys, I tried my best for as long as I could, and now I need to go try my best somewhere else. And it just like it could be that simple. It doesn't have to be it's this person's fault, this person didn't do that, whatever. I don't care about any of that. I just want everybody to have a good life. Everybody that works there, all the residents there, I want everybody to have a good life. But I also need to have a good life. And
Amen.
I feel like my mental health and my being will be better elsewhere. Like if I'm going to be somewhere, I want to be a valued part of my community, and I want to conduct myself as such. And I just don't know how much more motivation I could find to do that structure. That's all. It's a hard place. So maybe I'm just not built for it. You know what I mean? And it's okay. Like I don't have any shame to say like it was too hard for me. It just was. And that's okay.
Another one went feeling how you're feeling. They're validate it. Now, do I think that do I agree 100% that you couldn't have fought through it? I think you could have fought through it.
It was, I felt so isolated. I felt so cut off from everything. Like I just felt like I felt not, I didn't feel good these past couple of weeks. And like, I didn't want to like express that in the way that like, I don't want to, does that make sense? Like I'm grateful for all of the good things that came out of it. And I'm grateful to have like a new opportunity, but at the same time, it's like at what cost? You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
So I'm still in California, and we just need to figure out what the next right decision would be to make, So yeah, I'm probably, let's go ahead and, like, I guess wrap things up. I'm gonna, say goodnight to everybody.
Well, I'll separate, let you talk to your chat. Good night to you, Nick, and I'll text you as soon as I get off here, and then we'll go from there. But
Okay.
lots of love. Hope you get some good sleep tonight. It's going to get better. And remember, always stay positive. Don't think about the negative. Like, yeah, you might be in the facts might be facts, which is fine that you are currently homeless. Yes, I get that. But I think sometimes being optimistic and being like, you know what, tomorrow's going to be a great day. It's going to all come together. I'm going to be where I'm supposed to be. It's good to be that positive.
Yeah. I mean, there's churches, there's all kinds of places. Like there's.
Don't do that. We're gonna get a sober living.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna get a sober living, guys.
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna find
it's
another.
Gonna happen.
I love you.
All right. I'll text you in a little bit.
All right. Text me. Yeah. Yeah, guys. If other people can do it, why can't I do it? Why can't I, decide to make a different decision and continue making better decisions? Don't you guys think that it's possible? I think it's possible. Let's make it a reality. Let's make it happen. I don't really think that I'm going to find too many people that are like, hey, come move in with me. Like that's fine. But there probably are some programs that would like to have a seasoned veteran in their program that knows how to do the deal, that knows how to wake up, make his bed, not use, not cause problems. Like I know how to do all these things. I've been doing it a long time. Unfortunately, you guys saw me when I was not making the best decisions. Sucks. It happens. Relapse is a part of my story, but it doesn't have to be a part of my present, and it doesn't have to be a part of my future. So let's not go backwards. Let's continue to move forward, right? And I know that I'm not the only person in this situation. There's probably other people that are online right this minute that got AMA'd from a facility, you know? So, I'm not unique in this. People have made it through harder situations than this. So let's figure out how we can make it through this situation, and let's figure out how we can maintain our integrity and our sobriety through this. Ariel de Jesus, I love you. De Jesus, I probably say your name wrong. I am so sorry. We've been friends for a minute. She does tattoos, by the way, guys. You should check her page out. She's a really awesome person. Really happy to be friends with her on here. But Ariel is solid. She's a really good friend. I haven't forgotten. You were really good to me, Ariel. Thank you for that. And I'm just looking for my opportunity to pay it forward. Like, I gotta stay sober so that way I can maybe one day help somebody who is sick and sad and miserable, like I was in my addiction, and show them that maybe there's a better way to live. That's the program, You get well, you stay well, you help others. That's AA. That's simple. Get well, stay well, help other people get well. That's as simple as I can put it to you. Thank you guys to the people that subscribed. Thank you guys to the people that have been supportive. I'm so blessed and lucky to have you guys here, but I need to figure out how I can show you guys that your support has not been in vain, right? Like, you guys have really gotten me out of some crazy situations, and now it's not that crazy of a situation, but it could turn into a crazy situation. So let's not let it turn into one. Let's just keep seeking. Like, I need to be in contact with, like, recovery people, like, as soon as possible, like serious people, like maybe somebody that manages a sober living, not like the one that I was just in. I need something that is still serious, but it's not nearly as, like, I can't surrender my phone to another sober living. I can, however, come in, fold my clothes, put them away whatever the designated spot is that I'm going to be putting them away, make my bed, make sure that if I cook or use any of the amenities that I clean up after myself. I can do chores. I can pay program fees. I can pass a UA. I can pass a UA. I can find work very easily. I do have an ID. I do have a social security card. I do have a birth certificate. I do have Medi-Cal. Let's figure out a plan of action here, guys. Like, I don't want to see what homelessness in California looks like. I've already watched plenty of soft white underbelly, and I do not want to experience it firsthand. I experienced homelessness in New Orleans firsthand, and it was not pretty. And I was not making good decisions. I was making the opposite of good decisions, okay? So I really just need to get connected in with people in the recovery community and figure out how to turn this into, a good thing, without there being any, like, crazy resentment. Thank you for the people that are subscribing. I'm like, I don't know who this person is. Well, sorry guys. Did I not do like sub only? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what you guys want me to do or say right now. But they're also a shelter. Yeah, bro. I don't know, like, I'm trying my best to stay calm. I don't think panicking, I don't think that, yeah, my head's racing a little bit. I have missed you guys, I really have. I'm sorry it took so long. Oh, hold on.
Where'd they come
They
from?
have this dude has so many accounts, and they're large accounts too. One of them had 450K, another one had like 65K. And they're just like subscribing so they can troll me. Like, I understand that there's a lot of people that don't like me on the internet, but you guys haven't even had a chance to interact with me after I got sober. I've only been allowed to make videos for the people that I've been making videos for. Yeah, hold on. That's crazy that I have to block subscribers. That's crazy. That's crazy that I have to block subscribers. That is crazy. Never been in a situation like that before. Like, as long as I don't use, I'm gonna be okay, right? You know? Like, there's gotta be some kind of like safe option out here. Like, just don't use. Like, so anybody going through, like, just don't use, bro. Like, using is not going to help your situation. It's only gonna make it harder, bro. Like, it's only gonna make it harder. And like that it's taken me this, yeah, just to subscribe, just to bully me. It's taken me this many years to realize, like, bro, like, using is only gonna make my situation worse. It used to be my solution, bro. When I would have problems in life, like, I would turn to the substances. Do you think Soft White Underbelly would want to do an interview with me? Yeah, subscriber or not, if you subscribe just to troll me, I have to block. I'm sorry. I love you, Jessica. Thank you so much. I've done this too many times, man, to like be like, oh well, this right here is, yeah, this is something to use over. No, it can't be. Can't be, bro. You got to be part of the no matter what club, bro. That's one thing I've found, bro. It's like life is gonna be hard, life is gonna be unfair sometimes, but it's never like you're gonna lose things in life, and things aren't gonna go your way. Life is gonna be very, very hard, but it's not worth using over.
Oh, it's fine. Oh.
You might lose a job, you might lose a relationship, you might, get kicked out of your sober living. Still don't use. Because what were you doing it for? Like, what'd you get sober for? Did you get sober for those people? Doing it for? Like, what'd you get sober for yourself? If you got sober for yourself, then you have to stay sober for yourself. You know what I mean? Doesn't matter what other people say. Doesn't matter how they feel. As long as you know that your side of the street is clean and you're doing the next right thing, bro. Instagram is COACH coach.conquer.
Oh no. Romeo and Juliet.
Love you, bro. Thank you for the money gun, guys.
You're not in the CIA.
I have glasses now. Yeah, you want to see them? Yeah, I can't see far away very good. I wear glasses now. I wonder, does this like help me see you guys? Was addict. Yeah, serotonin. Hey, serotonin.
Whoa.
Hey, Beth. I wear glasses now. Yeah.
Put it in a. Is it in a wheelchair?
Okay. I just need a place that like provides housing, you know, like I can provide my own food and I can figure out Ubers to work and stuff like that. I just need a place that's going to. Hey, Alexis. Missed you too. I'm doing my best. I'm still sober. I tried for as long as I could. Hey, Sammy, thank you for the dolphin. I'm gonna have to sleep on the floor tonight. I'm happy though. At least it's somewhere safe. Thank you guys. I feel better, but like I don't know if it was like I don't know how I feel right now. I have to get into another sober living. I know that. I can't just like fall apart, you know. So I'm gonna. My phone only has 19% left, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and log off. Right. I love you guys. If you have any resources or you know anybody that has any open beds in the sober living that is going to be prepared to like take me on as a resident, please let me know. Please. I need to make a move in the next 24 hours.
Copy.
Okay. In the Malibu, Agora Hills, yes, I'm still in California. So, like,
Yeah.
you will sort it out tomorrow? Okay. Well, let's meet back here tomorrow. Mason told me that he'll give me some time tomorrow as well to figure out what the next safe plan of action will be. And let's figure it out. So that way I can,
We're almost there.
I'll hang out with you guys and I'll also be like chasing a life worth living, okay? And I'll stay sober, you know? Oh, you live here? Wow. I didn't know that, Alexis. Well, let's pick back up tomorrow, okay, guys? I gotta charge my phone and I gotta see what's going on. I love you guys. Okay. It's been a few months since we talked, Alexis. I apologize. I did not know that you live in California. I mean, is that option still available? Maybe I could come stay with you. I'll do all the chores you want me to do in your house. And I'll stay sober. And I'll work a job. Whatever you want me to do. Well, let's chat tomorrow, okay? As long as you're a safe person and it's a safe situation, then I just want to be a good person and a good part of your life. Yeah. Well, let's figure out what the safest move to make is, okay? All right. All of these things are coming to me at once. Are you guys trolling me right now? I hope not. Please don't troll me, guys. This is like my living situation in my life that we're discussing here. I would really appreciate it if... Okay. I'm not a famous person. I'm just a person who does TikTok. I know that, Alexis. I'm literally just a recovering addict who does TikTok on a regular basis. That's it. And today I'm sober. I know what they do when they send me that gift, bro. I love you guys. Hopefully I can trust you guys. Yo, Jimmy Speedway is in here. What's up, Jimmy Speedway? I could stay on for a couple of minutes for Jimmy Speedway. What is up, Jimmy Speedway? I had to leave my sober living. Yo, Jimmy, what is up, dude? I love you, bro. Hey, if you know anybody that like is in the recovery community out here that would like to give me a chance as a resident at their sober living, then just let me know. Yeah, go ahead. I only got 17% battery left, and like people are trying to sleep. Can we do it tomorrow? Jimmy, you know I love you very much. I've been like waiting for my opportunity to be able to talk to you. Can we link up? Can we do that tomorrow? Because I'm staying at somebody's house. It's like less than 24 hours and like 2 people are asleep. I fucking love you, Jimmy. So when you see me on tomorrow, bro, just go ahead and we'll run it. Okay? Everybody go follow Jimmy Speedway too, by the way. He's hilarious. But yeah, let's come up with a plan of action, okay? And let's figure out some sound decisions to make as adults. All right, we have a group conscious here, all right? And I'm pretty sure if I'm not on a crash and burn mission, then we can find something that is a intelligent decision, a safe decision, towards a better life, all right? Like that's the whole thing. Like people look at social media the wrong way. I'm looking at it for what it is. We have literally a hive mind. It's a group conscience, okay? It's almost 1,000 people.
Hey, I wanna do that. I wanna do that.
He's playing a game. All right, guys.
I wanna do that.
I love you.